My name is Chris Horne. I am a Senior Director of Product and Business Development in the Learning Solutions business of Thomson Reuters. I am also in Group 1 of Dr. Sherman's Creating and Sustaining a Learning Organization course. For the next few minutes, I want to present my action learning plan. My plan is to share information around my business and the sales teams that generate most of my revenue. I will outline facts from my business review this summer and how this led to an identified need. Using tools from Dr. Sherman's course, I looked for learning disabilities and system perspectives to consider in my action learning plan. I will share highlights of my action plan and discuss the results and feedback I received and reflect on what I have learned in this effort. The Learning Solutions business provides continuing professional education to accounting and finance professionals through webinars, live conference and seminars, self-study courses, and other tools. While we do some commerce through our website, most of our business is generated through our field sales force or from our inside sales team. My business results are not good. Sales are down year over year for the second year in a row. Digging into the details, I learned that there is a 20% annual attrition in the sales function. Our annual sales survey shared responses that 40% of the current salespeople don't, quote, understand our learning products well enough to sell to their customers. Our sales training teams are referring new reps to old product training videos created in 2014 that were 30 plus minutes long, and access metrics to these resources are horribly low. This combination led me to identify an immediate learning need to retrain the sales teams on my products if I hope to reverse my downward sales trend. This course came at a good time for me. I used models to assess the situation. Identifying the learning disabilities in our sales teams helps me to consider barriers facing how we handle learning and training today. Mapping the system's perspectives showed what structural elements I can leverage to support my learning effort to better train the salespeople. Taking all of this into account, I drafted my action learning plan to achieve this goal. I need to create learning resources that sales reps will want to use so they gain knowledge presenting to very busy professionals in order to close sales and increase their commissions and my sales numbers. So my plan of action started with identifying what training is needed. Secondly, I need to create training resources that are short, sweet, and to the point. As a test, I would make a pilot video that is less than 5 minutes containing the multimedia elements I want to leverage in this effort. This feedback from the pilot video will help me understand what elements worked, and I can incorporate that feedback into the other training resources. And by keeping adult learning principles in mind, I can develop better training that hits the mark to increase knowledge and confidence in selling our learning products. So, what happened? Well, I did analyze the training needs of the sales professionals and identified topics that needed to be covered. I did create the pilot video for learning needs of accounting professionals and received great feedback from my coworkers, sales reps, and even my classmates. I presented my action plan to management and I got support and additional resources to help with my efforts. I've also received a lot of support from our editorial team and our instructional designers to help leverage more multimedia elements in these training resources. We are revising the storyboards and scripts right now with a target rollout in February 2018. The biggest feedback topic was around the video length. I thought 5 minutes was short, but thanks to the YouTube effect, effective training clips should only be 2 to 3 minutes. You can have multiple clips, but people get bored quickly. Some people felt I went too basic in my details and descriptions, but with the survey results we have, I can't really assume any knowledge by a salesperson. And I will incorporate more video elements and different presentations to help keep the training interesting to the different sales teams. As I reflect on my action plan so far, I recognize some of Singe's laws of the fifth discipline are at work here. The training created in 2014 became the training that isn't working in 2017. I have to remain diligent to continue updating training resources and not expect sales training to do this for me. There's a high level of attrition and several learning disabilities in play to blame poor results on everything else. But instead of pointing fingers and saying who is wrong, the best thing I can do is identify what I can do to make a difference and work for mutual gain. Going forward, I am working to update the initial video and working to create the other videos. We will present them at the National Sales Meeting in February and provide additional training resources to sales managers and sales training year-round. The goal is to leap into 2018 with a renewed interest in presenting learning products and get the team better at finding and closing learning opportunities. Thank you for your time to review my action plan. Have a good day.